Welcome, you guys. It's so nice to have you join me for this calming and soothing yoga practice. This is perfect for beginners or for anybody at all. Great if you're feeling in any way anxious or stressed out. Maybe you might even be feeling a bit burnt out from work. You don't need any equipment for this, but you might take a couple of cushions and maybe a block if you have one. And then we are coming down onto the mat or onto the floor and just crossing the legs in whatever way feels good. Taking a moment here to roll the shoulders up towards the ears, release the shoulders down the back. We're going to start with a little breathing technique called alternate nostril breathing. So you're going to take the ring finger and the thumb, and you're going to begin by blocking the left nostril as you inhale in through the right nostril. And then blocking the right nostril with the thumb and exhaling out the left. And inhaling through the left and blocking the left. Exhale out the right. Inhale through the right and block the right. Exhale out the left. Deep breath in through the left. And block the left and exhale out the right. Inhale in through the left, block left, exhale right. Block the right, inhale left and block left, exhale right. And block right, inhale left, and block left, exhale right, inhale right, and block right, exhale left. Keep this going in your own time. As you do so, just starting to slow the breath down, keeping the shoulders relaxed, relaxing the outer thighs, the outside of the knees, relaxing tailbone down, grounding down, finding that length into the spine, relaxing the jaw, maybe closing the eyes or softening the gaze. Taking this time to really calm and soothe the nervous system. And as we start to move through our practice today, you're going to find that it's really going to allow the whole mind and body to come into a state of calm, which is really essentially where we want to be most of the time. We tend to spend a lot of time in more of a fight-flight. This is a really good opportunity to start to practice allowing the nervous system to be more in that state of calm. When you're ready, just releasing all of that, letting the breath come back to its natural state. Maybe just letting the hands come down onto the legs somewhere. Just taking a moment here to feel into anything that you feel. Maybe noticing how you're breathing now, without any kind of judgment. Just taking a few moments here to come to stillness. Awesome. And then we're just going to take a moment to maybe kind of switch the cross of the legs. You might bring the other leg to come in front, or just anything that feels good, or you might bring the soles of the feet together. Come to kind of a butterfly with the legs, maybe even using your cushions on either side of the knees for some support. Finding some length up into the spine, so sitting up nice and tall, head is in line with the rest of the back, relaxing the hands somewhere onto the legs, not gripping or holding, and then taking an inhale as you bring the shoulders up, exhale as you release the shoulders down the back, and just keep this going. A few shoulder rolls backwards as you do, inhaling as you bring the shoulders up, exhale, shoulders come back and down. Awesome. Letting go of any tension on those shoulders, any weight here. We are breathing it out, energetically releasing and letting it go. Beautiful work. Bring the shoulders forward, so reversing it. Inhale as you bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and exhale as the shoulders come forward and down. Elbows nice and heavy, just keeping this going. You might have the eyes closed or a soft gaze. Exhaling, releasing, letting it all go. You might even sigh it out the mouth. That can be a really, really nice way of releasing tension too. Cool. And then letting that go. And then we are just taking a moment here to find that seat. So we're still in a cross-legged position. You might cross the legs the other way if it feels good. So just working into what does feel good. See if you can find the sit bones, maybe moving the fleshy parts of the tailbone to either side. And we're just going to start to bring the left arm up and over as you place the right fingertips down onto the mat. And then inhale, lengthen up, exhale, floating over to the other side. Right arm comes up, gazing up, and the left arm or the left hand comes down. Inhale, reach up, exhale, float over. You can keep this going in your own time, and as you do, just finding a little bit more length up each time, and maybe coming to a even deeper stretch through the side body as you come over. So everything starts to soften. See if you can do this in a way that feels really, really fluid, so that there's no tension in the shoulders. Shoulders are relaxed. You've got lots of length into the sideways, but you're also keeping the tailbone down. So grounding the pelvis down towards the earth, keeping that length into the spine. Inhale, reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, floating over. Finding a nice openness through the heart center. Heart is shining up towards the ceiling. Amazing work. And coming back through center, just releasing those shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale as you bring the hands up, and we're interlacing the hands, bringing the hands behind the head, shoulders relaxed down, and we've got our elbows out wide here. Finding length up into the spine as you inhale, and then as you exhale, rounding the spine, bringing the elbows forward and together, and finding a nice rounding and C shape through the spine. Inhale as you lengthen back up. Exhale, C shape forward, bringing the navel to spine, rounding the back, elbows come together. Inhale, lengthening up, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Awesome job. Inhale, lengthening back up, and exhale, rounding forward, chin to chest, not pulling on the neck. You're just finding some length through the back of the neck. Inhale, coming up, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. Exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest, C shape. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, releasing those arms down by your sides. Beautiful work. So good. And then this time we're going to just take the left hand, placing it on the side of the head. So on that side of the head, we're just starting to press the hand into the head and the head into the hand as you reach the right fingertips to the right side. Inhale here and exhale. And again, inhale, pressing head into hand, hand into head. Exhale, letting it go. And one more time. Inhale, pressing the hand into the head, head into the hand. And exhale, floating that arm down, rolling the shoulders up, releasing the shoulders down. A little bit of movement into the head if it feels good. And let's do the other side. So bringing the right hand to the right side of the head. We're just reaching the left fingertips down towards the mat. Starting to inhale as you press the head into the hand, hand into the head, and exhale. And again, inhale, pressing, finding that length through that left side of the neck. Exhale, relaxing, and one more time. Inhale, pressing the head into the hand, hand into the head. And exhale as you let it all go, relaxing the shoulders and floating both arms down. Finding length here into the spine, sitting up nice and tall. Awesome job. Relaxing the hip flexors. You might want to cross the legs the other way. take a moment to readjust as we find another shape here. So again, we're finding length, just taking some time here, maybe bringing the hands onto the knees, bringing the chin towards the chest, allowing the head to be nice and heavy, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, elbows are heavy, starting to circle the head all the way around in one direction. Just starting to move the head gently, really slowly, starting to make those circles, just keeping it going in this direction. And as you do, taking a nice deep breath in and a full breath out. And another nice deep breath in and releasing, full breath out, letting it go. Letting every little bit of tension be released from the head, the neck, the shoulders, the hips, the jaw, every muscle, every bone. Taking this time for you. You might reverse, go back the other way with the head. Just allowing everything to flow freely, just starting to really tune into the sound of your breath as you breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. And then coming back through center, just rolling the shoulders up towards the ears, releasing the shoulders down the back. Nice. And we're just going to come all the way, coming to a child's pose. So you might stack your pillows, or if you've got a bolster, of course you can use a bolster for this as well, but otherwise just taking one or two cushions or pillows. We're going to come to a supported child's pose. So you're going to bring the big toes together, sit back towards the heels, your knees are out nice and wide, just tucking those cushions or pillows in and just taking some time here to find something really, really comfortable with the arms extended and just allowing the belly and the heart center to relax onto your support. Letting the head come to one side and taking as long as you need here to find what feels really, really good. Just finding a really nice place to fall into as we arrive into this super restorative child's pose. And once you're here, just taking the time to breathe deeply, feeling the belly pressing into the support, and feeling the belly softly releasing away from the support, feeling the whole body letting go, releasing, fingertips melting, the forearms relaxing, everything releasing. Pelvis is heavy. This sequence, this practice is amazing for headaches. If you have a headache, because often headaches can be caused by tension and stress or anxiety. It's also amazing for any kind of burnout, any work stresses, any stress at all. And it's also really, really good for panic, anxiety. It's even just really good before bed or after a long day. Awesome. You might just start to let the head come up and place the head to the other side, just taking your time to adjust before sinking back down into the shape. You might just allow the mind to focus on the air as it moves in through the body. Just noticing the breath, maybe even becoming so quiet that you can hear only the sound of your own breath coming really far inward. Taking those really deep breaths in through the nose. And then exhale, 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 exhale out. Melting, 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 releasing down. Enjoying this time for you. But there's nothing you need to do except be here, relaxing. When you're ready, you can take your time to slowly come back up. Really, really allowing yourself that slowness as you come back to sit down onto your mat or onto the floor. Just starting to allow yourself to lay down onto your back, having the knees bent, soles of the feet connected to the mat. If you have a block here, you might just place it underneath the low back. So it's just at the base of the spine and just above the tailbone. So that flat bony part is called the sacrum. We want to find that and place the block there. Otherwise, of course, if you don't have a block, you could use a cushion, or you could even use a couple of books or something like that here. You can keep the soles of the feet connected and just allow the knees to fall inward, or kind of making a tent with the legs, or you can just have the knees apart, the soles of the feet down, allowing the arms to come out nice and wide as you open up across the heart center, letting the back of the shoulders relax. Feeling length through the back of the neck, pelvis is heavy. Just taking some time here. Just letting those knees really fall inward. Finding that internal rotation of the hips. Then you might just let the arms either be out wide, or you can bring the arms to be up overhead with a bit of a bend into the elbow. Finding waterfall pose. So you might just start to extend one leg up towards the ceiling. Maybe having a little bit of movement into the foot, the toes, the ankle. Finding a release through the calf muscle. Giving lots of love to those feet and the legs. And maybe releasing the other leg up towards the ceiling as well, and doing the same thing, just finding what feels good, maybe pedaling the feet, bending through the knees, and then coming to stillness with this, softness into those knees, just allowing the legs to float in the air. So this should feel really, really nice here. Relaxing the tummy muscles. If you notice you're having to hold the body here, you might just take some time to readjust your block or any support you have underneath you, because it should feel like a really, really nice floating sensation where you're not really having to do anything at all. So kind of finding that neutral with the legs. This is amazing for the end of a long day, if you've been on your feet particularly. It's also amazing for calming the nervous system, awesome for getting all of the blood flow back through to those vital organs. Cool. You can also do it with the legs up the wall as well, so, or even over the back of a couch. I love kind of going upside down with my legs up over the back of a couch. It's so nice. Cool. And then when you're ready, you can just bring the feet back down onto the mat. And then just heel toe the feet to the wide edges of the mat. We're just going to start to rock the knees from side to side. The arms can come out wide. You might even flip the palms. The palms are facing up towards the ceiling, finding that openness across the heart center here and across the front side of the shoulders. Maybe the head starts to rock from side to side as well in the opposite direction to what the knees are going. Finding some deeper breaths here. You might even start to sigh that breath out the mouth as you start to energetically release any built up stress, tension, worry, anxiety. Starting to breathe it out. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Big sigh. Awesome. Inhale in And exhale, releasing it out. Letting go. Finding a nice twist through the waist, through those hips. Feeling that nice massage through the back of the head, back of the skull. Awesome. And then allowing the legs to go nice and long, bringing the feet to the outside edges of the mat. So you've got a nice openness across the pelvis, and you might just reach the arms up overhead, finding length here. And then as you inhale, starting to reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you let the arms slowly release down by your sides. Maybe letting those palms flip again towards the ceiling, curling the fingers, letting the back of the hands relax. Finding some really nice deep breaths here in through the nose as you allow the belly to expand, blowing up like a balloon. And then exhale, 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 release as a wave of relaxation starts to flow through from the top of your head all the way through every single muscle, every cell, every part of the body, letting the body melt down into the earth, feeling that beautiful feeling of being held, being supported, knowing that you're safe, you're loved, everything will be okay, everything is what it is, you're here in this moment, this time and space that is for you, little cocoon. Maybe just finding a couple more deep breaths in through the nose, and as you exhale out, just sending full breaths to the whole body, sinking, 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 melting, melting, melting. You can stay here for as long as you like, as you allow the body to fall into Shavasana, which is what we do at the end of every yoga practice. If you are new to yoga, it's an awesome time to just relax and just rest and enjoy soaking in all of the beautifulness of the practice before going about the rest of your day or the rest of your evening. You can come back to this yoga class at any time of the day, maybe even if you're at work or somewhere, it doesn't matter. It's so awesome to be able to just come into yoga, find that bit of time for yourself to relax, to let go, to calm and soothe. And if you enjoy this workout or this yoga practice, inviting you to subscribe to the channel with new yoga, Pilates and strength training routines every Wednesday and Friday being released. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a pleasure. I can't wait to see you again soon. Sending lots of love. Have an amazing day or evening. See you soon. Namaste.